a deal struck with Republicans this week, President Obama agreed to keep the Bush-era tax cuts in place for 2 years. Republicans plan to return the favor by continuing to call him a socialist.
WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange was arrested Tuesday by London police on a warrant for sexual assault charges filed by 2 women in Sweden. Police located Assange after his whereabouts were leaked by WikiLeaks.
Netherlands authorities reported this week that they have discovered close to 2,000 cases of sexual abuse in the nation's Catholic churches. Or as Pope Benedict calls it, 0 cases of sexual abuse in the nation's Catholic churches.
On Wednesday, Japan announced that a spacecraft it had launched failed in its mission to achieve orbit around Venus. But it did take pictures during the whole trip.
The Eiffel Tower was closed down on Wednesday after a heavy snowfall hit Paris, which illustrates that the French surrender even to the elements.
A doctor dressed as Elvis Presley performed CPR to resuscitate a woman who had passed out in a Las Vegas restaurant after a marathon. Commented the woman.
Oof. Oh, I'm fine now, but I gotta tell you, this whole experience has just left me, all shook up. Yeah, no. Well, maybe he should have just let me die.
Former White House reporter Helen Thomas said in an interview this week that, quote, Congress, the White House, and Hollywood, Wall Street are owned by the Zionists. And she also mentioned that she's dating Mel Gibson.
And now where hard news meets Hollywood, here with the entertainment news, you might remember him from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, come all the way from the North Pole, Yukon Cornelius, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you! A rumor is circulating that George Lucas is planning to make a new movie featuring movie stars who are now dead. Pardon me. Because dead actors are the only ones who sound right saying Lucas's dialogue. Go! Kelsey Grammer has announced his engagement to a 29-year-old girlfriend, Kate Walsh. The two plan on spending their wedding night enjoying hours of tossed salad and scrambled eggs. Silver. Roman Polanski won Best Director for Ghost Rider at the 22nd European Film Awards. Polanski said he wishes he had won the award 10 years ago when the award ceremony was just 12 years old. Coal. On Friday, New York police arrested the son of the songwriter who wrote an Oscar for You Light Up My Life for choking his girlfriend to death because I'm living a lie. I'm living a lie, everyone. I am the son of Yukon Cornelius. And I will now read this in honor of my recently deceased father. On Friday, New York police arrested the son of the songwriter who won an Oscar for You Light Up My Life for choking his girlfriend to death because she didn't. Platinum. And finally, in an interview with Barbara Walters, Oprah Winfrey denied being a lesbian, which goes to show you that there are some things Oprah Winfrey won't eat. Bam!
I thought he was his father.
Wow.
Darnation!
Fooled us all.
Thank you, you lying son of Yukon Cornelius. A new study has linked a particular gene sequence to a high tendency to cheat or have a one-night stand. The gene sequence is called the Y chromosome.
An NYU art professor surgically attached a camera to the back of his head to snap photos at 1-minute intervals for an art project. Most of the photos will be entitled Pillow.
A Texas woman was jailed after not returning overdue library books. Librarians immediately returned the books to their proper place in Texas, a bonfire.
A 17-year-old boy stole a dump truck in Cleveland and totaled 2 police cars during a 50-mile chase across Ohio, said Police Chief Louis Durker Jr.
They stopped the dump truck when we got to Cleveland because it overheated. Well, thank God for that, because the worst thing that can happen when taking a dump is a Cleveland steamer. Sky usually. What? They call it a what? What? On their chest? And people like that? Wow. Well, I'm Louis Durker Jr., and I learned something today.
A new study named Boulder, Colorado is America's smartest city, so Bakersfield, California gave Boulder a wedgie.
Football legend Dick Butkus turned 68 on Thursday, which means in 1 more year, his name will be extra hilarious.
And now with an in-depth look at one of the week's big stories in the segment that's twice as important as AC 360, Philip Wilburn and TSW 720.
Thank you, Matt and Melissa. This week, TMZ released a video of Miley Cyrus smoking from a bong on her 18th birthday. Here to give her side of the story, Miley Cyrus!
What up, Philip Wilburn? Yeah! I'm so high right now.
Okay. Miley, don't you think that smoking from a bong, don't you think that's the wrong message to be sending to your fans?
Screw my fans! Right? I'm an adult now. I'm not Hannah Montana anymore. I'm 18. I can do what I want. If I want to smoke a bomb, I'm going to smoke a bomb.
Okay, first of all, it's bong, not bomb. Okay? And second, don't you think that, you're headed down a dangerous path here? I mean, you're smoking salvia. Now, that may be legal, but it's highly hallucinogenic.
What? Philip, you can't smoke saliva because it's in your mouth, all right? And second of all, I wasn't smoking it, all right? We were doing this Japanese drug called oregano. Devil sign. Devil, devil, devil. Devil, devil, devil.
That's rabbit. Oregano? What does oregano do?
It makes you really high and makes everything smell like the Olive Garden.
Okay, that's oregano, Miley. That's oregano. You were smoking oregano.
No, Philip Wilburn. It was oregano.
Okay, Miley, don't you realize that drugs or what you think are drugs are going to probably ruin your career?
No. I'm an artist, Philip Wilburn, all right? So I got to expand my mind with drugs, just like the guy that paints and all the other guys out there, okay? All right.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do what I want. Devil sign. And I'm gonna do this because it says curiously strong. It's my LSD, yo. Oh man, I'm hallucinogenicising. Woo! I have freshness in my breath.
Miley Cyrus, everybody!
Oh my God, I'm so high.
Yeah, devil. Miley Cyrus and her devil sign, folks. And finally, adult film actor and director John Leslie died Sunday at age 65. During his funeral, Leslie's coffin will be repeatedly thrust in and out of the ground until the coffin's contents are spilt all over the grass. For Tom Story Weekly, I'm Philip Wilburn, and just say no to Altoids. Good night!